Who's left? Oh, Mike. It all leads up to Mike.
How many minutes do we have? Close. You have 45 minutes on the
Yeah, plenty of time.
I'm ready. I probably was poorer than anybody in this room when I started out doing this business. And there's a bunch of things I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to tell you that I started a business in New York City in 1975 with zero money. I mean, not a nickel in downtown Manhattan. And built a business with offices in New York and Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Gave up that business, ran away to Arizona with my next door neighbor's wife. I'm not going to tell you about that.
I like this.
And, she's now, Zach, don't tell Zach this, that I told you that, because he'll be here tomorrow, my only son, who is very, I'm his mentor, and he's turned out to be far better businessman than me. I'm not going to tell you that I ran the first Great American Race, which I'm a car guy. I ran across the country in a national race in 1983, won $100,000, winning the first Great American Race. I'm not going to tell you about that. I'm not going to tell you about the fact that in 1988, I attended a seminar in Alabama, a bunch of real estate investors, 20 or 30 people went there, and the prize at the end of the first year, if they said, all right, you go to this seminar, I paid a couple $1,000 to learn how to do deals. I could have written a seminar myself, truly. At the end of the seminar, they said, all right, now, and you go back, and then in the next year, you make as many good deals as you can. And the person who does the best number of the most profit in all these, in the course of the next year, gets a free trip to Hawaii. So in 1988, Zach and his sister and my wife and our kids, we all went to Hawaii on a free trip to Hawaii because I made $412,000 in gross profits back in 1988. I called my name, you had to go on a code name. My name was Aloha Hawaii, but I'm not going to tell you that story. I'm not going to tell you the story about the road to real wealth, where they wrote a chapter about the Arizona rehabber in the class by himself. This was before many of you guys were born. I'm not going to tell you that story. I'm not going to tell you about when I'm president of Rotary Club in 2001. I'm a Rotarian, that's a service organization. I said to my 300-member club, which is in Tucson, I said, look, we got to do something in the community. We got to get more involved. We got to do more things for charity. So we built a house with my direction and leadership. We built a house, sold 30,000 raffle tickets, made $250,000, and gave it all to local charities. I'm not going to tell you that story. And a lot of this doesn't relate to WeBuyHouses.com, the brand, but it relates to the business that you guys are all in, and ladies. You're in a business that we love what we do, probably, finding and fixing properties and making deals, the satisfaction of improving a neighborhood, putting people to work, employing people, stimulating the economy, helping a seller, literally helping a seller, get all cash to get rid of their house and move on with their lives. Turning the ugliest house in the neighborhood into the nicest house in the neighborhood. Helping first-time homebuyers get into their first houses. Most of the houses we're probably doing are in the first-time homebuyer range, 100,000, 125, whatever it is in your market. You're helping them with their closing costs. If you're doing the way we are doing, we're paying a good part of their down payment and so forth. I got to get my phone back on here again. And making money. I mean, that's the whole bottom line. We're capitalists, we're entrepreneurs, if there's a socialist in the room, I'd sure like to meet him.
I don't think there's any socialism there, is there?
I sure
Neil
hope not.
Ocasio-Cortez.
I sure hope not. Last year we bought 80 houses, and that was a good year. In some years we bought 100, many years we bought many less than that. This year we're having a slow year. We got issues, I could tell you problems, but we got 250 to 300 rental houses. By plugging away and pounding away and working our asses off and digging down deep and struggling. You know, some guys might try to analyze the situation, say, well, I got to analyze, I got to work the numbers. analysis paralysis. You ever heard that term? Getting too deep into trying to figure out what to do and not getting out there. And every one of you guys probably knows more about high tech than I do. And I'm at 74, have a lot to learn from you guys here. And I don't mean to say that I know it all. I know what I've done in the past, but I don't know how I'm going to compete with it down the road, and that's why I'm here. The important part, investing. I mean, flipping houses is not investing. Investing is, as Travis and his lovely bride said, it's building wealth. And what does that do? Okay, I'm going to tell you what it does for me. I'm still president of Rotary Service Organization, and we don't just meet and make money. We sponsor the Tucson Classics Car Show. WeBuyHouses.com is, for the last 6 or 8 years, sponsors a car show. We make $200,000 a year. We give it all to charity. I like the Boy Scouts. Zach, who you'll meet tomorrow, is an Eagle Scout. We've given 3 houses, free and clear, to Eagle Scouts to keep the Scouts program. Oh, I'm so stinking emotional. To keep the Boy Scout program viable. I'm a believer in scouting. It's a good thing. There's a lady calling me a lead.
Take it. It's a lead.
Come on, Mike, let's hear your clue. Show us how it sounds.
This is an important deal too, and I'm blowing her off. I'm blowing her off right this minute. Sorry, I can't talk right now. So we sponsor the car show. We give it back to the community. I'm building a legacy for my 8 grandkids. So I'm showing them to keep working. I'm setting an example. Money is freedom. It allows you to do whatever you want to do. I got a fabulous house. I got a house in the mountains. I got a boat. I got 8 grandkids. I got prestige in the community. I got everything anybody could ever dream of. And never quit. Stay in the game. Plug away. Strive. Struggle. That's all.